Welcome back. It's Dr. Jen Ferboni, better known as DocJenFit, Doctor of Physical Therapy, and I want to help you test out your low back endurance because there's actually a study in 2006 that showed, depending on how long you can hold this position I'm going to set you up in right now and testing that low back endurance, it kind of predicted whether you'd had low back pain in the next year or absence of low back pain. Pretty cool, right? Now, this is quite the hold. So I don't know if I'm going to hold it the whole time with you because that will just be a long, awkward video. But I want to show you the particular setup and for you to test it out at home. And then we'll go over the numbers of how long you're supposed to hold it. Now, I have weights here. This is my dining room bench. So if you have, I know a friend has used a coffee table. If you can get your legs kind of underneath the coffee table, legs going underneath something that is kind of floating there. And then having something a little stable. So like an ottoman is what I'm using to put my pelvis on so that you want basically your entire trunk off of it. Okay. If you have your stomach on, it's cheating. So try to have it where your hips are barely on it and you have your entire trunk off because that's really going to help test our low back. Now you don't have to have weights on like the thing that's keeping it stable. You can have a person sitting on it if you can trust your coffee table or something like that. Obviously a bench, I can trust someone sitting on here. So you kind of have to get creative within your home, or you can use a gym setup as well. But I'm just going to show you how you can use it in home and kind of talk you through what is required. So I'm going to bring my legs into my crazy setup here. Sneaking one leg in, sneaking the other leg, and trying to keep it stable here. Okay, now, I kind of want to come back. Okay, there we go. So my hip bones are off of this, and I'm going to squeeze, stabilize, make sure this bench doesn't go anywhere. Okay, maybe let's see if this works. Okay, and I bring my arms across. This is where you want to hold. You're just holding here. Arms are across the chest, and you want to make it so that your back doesn't round forward. So we're resisting rounding forward and testing our low back endurance of how you just hold up here. Now, when doing this, what the study showed that if you held under less than 176 seconds, that predicted that you were going to have low back pain within the next year. Now, this is particularly assessing males. So for females, it could be a little lower, but come on, females, like we have strength within us too. So the goal is to get at least over 176 seconds. However, they showed that holding longer than 198 seconds, which is over 3 minutes, really predicts the absence of low back pain. And this is pretty cool. Now, this also, I want to talk about, you don't have to just be doing this all day to try to get your low back strong. There are so many ways that we can strengthen our low back. And one of the best ways to do that is actually using weight, using load. So that means if I'm deadlifting, if I'm doing good mornings, the more tension that I'm putting through my entire body and having to lift is going to help to increase that strength of my low back because I'm stabilizing through my low back as I'm doing those loaded weights. So that's a great way to help and improve that time of how long you can be increasing that low back endurance. So test it out below. Let me know, how long can you go? Don't forget, if you love what you're learning, I have so much more in stock for you. So hit that subscribe button, check out the other videos I've done in the past, and leave any comments of any suggestions that you have for videos in the future. And I can't wait to help you feel incredible and amazing within your body.